don't know what to choose. Everything looks so scrumptious.
Why, that's absolutely amazing, Lark. I was just thinking the very same thing.
Really, my dears? Every day it's the same thing. Filet mignon, lobster, caviar. It gets so boring.
You think so too, Bianca? What an incredible coincidence. Two minds in total sync.
Pierce, your mind isn't in the sink. It's in the gutter. Would someone kindly pass me the escargot?
You mean these things? They sure are crunchy little dudes.
Mercy sakes, Radley, you're not supposed to eat those snails shell and all.
Did you say snails?
Why, certainly. That's what escargot are, you know.
Excuse me, folks. Will I return these snails to the ocean?
Poor Radley. He's so utterly déclassé. You wish my order? I'll have the Ville Cordon Bleu, medium rare. What took you so long? Never mind those lame excuses. Just taste it for me. I'm famished. Just as I thought. Underdone. Now take that back to the chef and have it cooked properly.
Really, Pierce, you're so fussy.
Only when it comes to food and beautiful girls. Ow.
Pardon me, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation. I'm about to publish a book, Recipes of the Super Rich, and I'd like your help.
Why, certainly. Y'all can put me down for a dozen copies.
Me too, especially if it has photos of the cooks posing in their bikinis.
No, not that kind of help. I'd like each of you to submit a recipe.
Really? And what's in it for us?
The winning recipe gets published in my book.
I can see it now. All those beautiful but hungry young girls writing to me for my secret ingredient.
If I win, the folks back home on the bayou will be so proud of me. And we'd be doing our part to help eradicate hunger among the super wealthy.
And I'll get a chance to show Troy what a truly marvelous homemaker I am.
Then it's settled. I'll be back tomorrow at noon for the judging. Until then, ciao.
Speaking of chow, here comes that steak you ordered, Pierce.
Take it back. I don't even feel like a cordon bleu anymore.
My stars! I do believe it's about to blow its circuits.
You might not feel like cordon bleu, but you certainly look like it.
Very amusing.
It's awfully nice of you to help me in the cooking contest, Chester.
Gosh, Lark, I just like being around food. And mostly, I like being around you.
Chester, you are the sweetest thing. But now, on to the recipe. Let's see. We'll need apples, cinnamon, brown sugar, and shortening.
That's apples, cinnamon, brown sugar, and shortening.
Chester, are you all right?
I'm fine. I told you, I like being around food.
Oh dear, I forgot an important ingredient, flour. I wonder which aisle it's on.
We'll soon find out. Where is your flour?
There it is. Bianca, Tara. Well, hush my puppies. What a coincidence, the three of us meeting here like this.
Yes, 3 of us and only 1 sack of flour, which I'll take right now.
Now, just a gosh darn minute. I was here first.
Tara, let go of that flour.
No, you let go of it. It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine. right, bimbo. Now what have you got to say for yourself?
Always a flower girl, but never a bride.
Sorry, girls, but I got tied up in traffic. Girls? Cad, where are the girls?
Which girls, sir?
The 3 foxy chicks who are going to help me cook my prize-winning recipe. Didn't you contact them?
Yes, I did. Susan told you to bug off. Tiffany said get lost, and Rosalie said you should turn blue.
What gratitude! Remind me never to call them again.
I won't have to. All 3 of them have changed their phone numbers.
So this is a kitchen. Ooh. I've often wondered what one of these places looked like. Wilshire, will you please move it?
I'm doing the best I can, Precious, under the circumstances. Now I know why they call those places supermarkets. You need super strength to carry all the stuff home.
Hi, everyone.
So, Lark, I see you've decided to drop out of the competition. Smart move.
Drop out? What makes you say that?
Well, you obviously didn't bring any food to cook.
That's what you think. Right this way, matey.
What in heaven's name is that?
It's a robot kitchen mate I invented. I call it Matey for short.
It's really marvelous. It shops, cooks, and even cleans up afterwards. Chester, why is it chasing Tiara like that?
I think it's planning on cooking some kitty de foie gras.
Oh, no, you don't! You keep your claws off my cat!
Sorry about that, Lark. I guess I'll have to reprogram Matey to be a vegetarian.
It probably would be safer.
Well, I see your kitchen assistant works about as well as mine does.
Except for one major difference. Matey doesn't need anyone to fight his battles for him.
Bianca, are you gonna let them talk about me that way?
Oh, brother.
Bianca, shouldn't you and I be cooking your contest-winning dish instead of driving through Beverly Hills like this?
You mean slaving away in that cramped, steamy kitchen? Ruining my perfectly polished nails cooking some horrid-tasting bowl of yuck?
Exactly! You paint such a blissful picture of domestic life.
Well, forget it. I've got a better way of winning that cooking contest. Stop the car.
Pierre's?
Precisely. Pierre is the best chef in all of Beverly Hills.
I know, but why are you going in there?
To place a very special order.
Well, my little pigeon, what do you think of Pierre's special dish? I made it just for you.
It's fantastic. Incredible. Oh, a masterpiece. But I need something better. Something like your crepes a la crepe?
But that is my most famous dish.
Oh, please, Pierre. For sweet little me.
All right, mon petit, for you, my crepe à la crêpe.
I love the French. They're so romantic, so generous, so fast.
And voila!
It looks scrumptious. Could I have it to go?
To go? You're not going to eat it in this beautiful restaurant? With this beautiful tablecloth? And with beautiful me?
I'd also like the recipe.
The recipe? But that is, how do you say, top secret.
I promise I'll give it back as soon as I'm the winner. I mean, as soon as I have dinner.
For you, Charlie, I will do it. But I will need time to dig it up. It is hidden in a safe beneath my oven.
No problem. I'll be back in an hour.
The time will drag by like a wounded hippopotamus.
What a romantic thought. For you, mon amour.
Amour, toujours l'amour.
That's it, matey. Keep stirring that batter.
Gosh, why can't they grow apples inside out? That way you could buy them already peeled.
Not a bad idea. I'll have to work on that.
Oh dear, there goes my diamond.
Don't sweat it, Lark. I'll program matey to retrieve it.
Oh, there's really no need for that. It was just one of those cheap $1,000 imitations.
Listen, 1,000 saved is 1,000 earned.
Wait, I'll give you some more light.
No, Lark, that's the garbage disposal switch.
Goodness, I'm certainly glad that robots can't feel any pain.
Oh, I wish I could say the same for robot inventors.
There, everything's back in place as good as new.
So is matey's arm. Luckily, there was no permanent damage done.
Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. You can help me with my recipe.
Tara, look out! There's a ball behind you.
Chester, you may know a lot about science, but you don't know black-eyed peas about farm animals. This cute little old thing happens to be an ox.
An ox? Holy socks!
Y'all happen to have a large pot of hot water?
Right there on the oven.
How sweet. Are you going to give it a bath? Of course not, silly. I'm making oxtail soup.
I think there's a couple of loose boards in Tara's attic.
Yoo-hoo, Pierre. It's me, Bianca.
Ah, mon petit, you have come.
Yes, I have.
Do you have the recipe?
But of course, perhaps we can fly to Paris and read it together.
I don't think so. I've got midterms this week. Besides, I wouldn't want people to know we're meeting like this.
But of course, my turnip. Ah, so young and yet so wise in the ways of the world.
Au revoir, Pierre. At last, it's mine. The recipe that's going to win me that award. Bianca Capri, you've done it again.
Heart-shaped cookies?
What else would you expect from a master of romance? Oops. Sorry. Chester, what's he doing?
Uh-oh. I'm afraid he just triggered his early warning defense system.
Mashed potatoes. Yuck. I hate mashed potatoes.
It could have been worse. Yesterday, he pelted the butler with Brussels sprouts.
That's different. I love Brussels sprouts. At least I used to.
What are we doing now, Bianca?
What we do best, cheat. Now keep quiet.
I want to hear what the competition is up to.
I don't think the rest of us stand a chance against you, Lark. That apple pie of yours smells out of this world.
It does smell good, doesn't it? But I still haven't made the crust yet.
That's right, Lark, darling. And nobody beats Bianca Dupree when it comes to crust. Hurry, before someone sees us. Now, grab that box of plaster of Paris.
Oh, good. You're gonna bake French pastries.
French pastries?
When do I stop pouring?
When the box is like your head, empty. This apple pie of Lark's is going to be hard to beat. And I do mean hard.
All right, youngsters. Now to decide whose dish will appear in the recipes of the super rich. And I must say, my taste buds are simply itching to begin. I believe I'll start with these. What exactly are they?
Beatty baked them. They're chocolate microchip cookies.
Good heavens! What's in them?
The usual thing. Transistors, macro calibrators, cathode phase receptors, and just a pinch of digital decoder for flavor.
They're a bit on the dry side, I'm afraid.
I tried adding water, but they shorted out.
If you're looking for something to wash it down with, might I suggest some of this here mouth-watering oxtail soup?
Why, thank you, young lady. That's most kind of you.
Well, what do you think?
It's really smooth.
Perhaps you'd care to try one of my heart-shaped fudge cookies. The insides are stuffed with carrots.
Carrots, you say? What an unusual touch. Did you say carrots?
That's right. A 24-carat ring in each one of them. I hand them out to the girls instead of engagement rings.
Here's the final, and may I say, winning entry. My very own crêpe à la crêpe.
Excellent. Absolutely delicious.
I knew you'd like it.
Sorry I'm late. The crust took longer to harden than it was supposed to.
Forget it, Lark, dear. The contest is over. And guess who the winner is?
Well, as long as you've gone to all this trouble... This crust, it's like concrete.
I'd say that just about puts the frosting on things.
Why, this is absolutely delicious. Young lady, I pronounce you the winner of the contest.
Why, thank you.
Wait, but what about the crust? It was as hard as rock.
I know. That's what's so unique about it. It comes in its own child-proof container.
I don't believe this.
Ah, my little pigeon! I am so glad I have found you! Since you are so crazy about Pierre's crêpe à la crêpe, I have brought enough for a romantic candlelight for the two of us.
Then you didn't make these crepes after all.
This is all your fault. Why can't you keep your big French mouth shut?
But my little snail shell...
Don't snail shell me, you food-stuffing foreigner!
Well, so it shouldn't be a total waste. Let's dig in, shall we?
Right on! Yum!
We're with you. Sounds like a really fine idea. Let's scarf.
Yippee! These are